Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 19 of our Let's Play campaign in Factorio where we're playing with Yuoki Industries. Well, I've been busy since last time, I've got to be honest about this. I have decided that I want to do some of the more menial tasks off camera, and for that reason I've been starting to expand. This will be where I expand to my for some power. I am actually almost at the peak foot power, and that's actually going to be a problem. However, I don't want to deal with that problem right now. I'm just going to turn a blind eye to that problem because I do have some other concerns. What I've also done is I've fixed the iron comes in, the steel comes in, they come in, they go over here, and they're going to be split up here, so they're not a totally full belt. I've also been upgrading a lot to red belts than last time because, well, it's a pain in the ass, to be perfectly honest. So the agenda for this episode will be, I'll just grab some of this, I'll be creating a copper outpost, and then I'm coming back. Then I'll be, just gotta be careful about intersecting here. Then I'll be creating a copper outpost, I'll be coming back, then I'll be changing this into concrete, and then I'll be getting at least one more square out. So that's going to be at the top of the agenda for now. Right, so let's, without further ado, let's dive in. I think there was a blueprint that stated, no? I was pretty sure that it was something, right? I guess not, I guess not. I guess I didn't have that blueprint, so I'll just make another blueprint. I have too many blueprints by now. I'm gonna get this one, right? Then there, I suppose. Yep, good. Actually, I should have tagged this one as well. Doesn't matter. And this is going to be, yes, it's gonna be fine. I just want to make sure that I sure we do this. So now, and I'll copy from here to there, and here we go. This is beautiful. Now things are working. Things are coming in with, yeah. All right, so let's put our train there. This train is going to the main copper. Again, the idea is that I'll only use this when I need to. I'll be, whoa, now I'm using raw wood. Okay, that sucks. Well, here, this is going to be an easy one to establish because I already have my copper down here. So there'll be a bit of wood to harvest here, but it's not going to be much, to be perfectly honest. And it's pretty damn fast. And we'll just harvest something here. I will use my resource monitor to get a sense for how big this one is. And how big is it? Okay, doesn't matter. That's it's plenty big. Let's. And as I saw last time, I have a blueprint that does this for me. That creates, but it doesn't matter if I have a blueprint for it because I'm gonna need to build it myself. What we also notice is that actually over here there's a lot of good oil, and I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna take it, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Come on, take it, grab. Alright, so this clearance speed versus just shooting, I don't know. I think it also depends on how big how much plus damage I have, but I also have a slight affinity for clearing the forest like this compared to shooting it because this is actually raw materials, and those raw materials, I mean, they're not gonna save me from anything, but when I get started really on the Yuoki Industries, I can transform these into some pretty good wood pellets, and that's pretty good. I mean, it helps. It helps with the with all the power that's needed in the base when it starts growing like massively. I expect these will also be absorbed. Bases such as this one will be absorbed into the base as we are growing. And we are almost there. Great, let's look at the blueprint. That one, no. That one, that's a blueprint. Right, so I think that's something along the lines of this. That's probably pretty good. That also gives me an idea of how much more to be harvesting. And we can always get more as we clean that further. But at least like this, it's good. Whoops. This is the inbound. That means it's gonna be typical. I never hit it just right. How is it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's always 3. 1, 2, 3. There. There. And that goes back. Whoa, that's interesting. Let's see, did it kill anything? Destroyed? I better get up there. Ooh, and I do not have any protection or protection. Let's get up here. Does it open in time? Yes, it does. Whoa, that's a lot of... Yes, I know. But nonetheless. That's actually quite surprising that just... I must have had several attacks here, to be perfectly honest, since it just completely killed it. Okay. Let's get some more. 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's just add a bit more here. I'm just adding a bit manually. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, let's head down. And this base looks absolutely brilliant. So it also explains why it went wrong. It's because, well, you know, it ran out of ammunition. It's a pretty decent excuse for running into trouble. Jumping out. No, I'll just make this smaller circle here. And just like this. Great. Let's start populating this one with more stuff here. This one's going to call copper loading 1. And at this point we can also take our train, add copper loading 1, inventory full, go. Now it should key en route. Again, very nice here. We are going to get this up and running. Here. And I just have exactly 12 of these, so that's exactly how much I need. You would think that's a coincidence, but it actually isn't. Then let's, here is again another issue here. I don't really like spending something as valuable as these. I mean, they're at the current state of the game, these are actually quite expensive to build. And I'm gonna need more for sure as we start diving into this. because there's still, I mean, I need to get all the way down here and take these completely out, because I can actually see that there's something big down here. That's really strange. Really strange that it is like that. Okay, now let's start from up here. We're gonna have and just nice and calm here. We actually have to take it all the way out there. That's very convenient. It actually fits perfectly. I want to make sure that every single inch of this is covered that hits that field, so it's actually quite nice. Perfect. And over here I basically just want this one. And go, and go, and up here, go. Then we can, let's figure out how much. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is easy. This one goes straight in here. This one's also pretty easy. This one goes straight in. There. So that goes straight in. This one is more tricky, because I actually think this is one that has to go into both. And there. So now I think it works as it should. Let's start up here. Let's see, there. Okay, so now we are going in this direction. Here and here. Nope, incorrect. Oh, get off that ramp. It's really difficult to see how it exactly is supposed to go. There, now this pretty much works. Here and here. Everything is now onboarded here, and we are filling up. That's brilliant. How much do I have? Oh, I don't have enough. I can actually create a lot of this. I'll just do that, because that will enable me to fence this off in a nice way. I will also be able to. Okay, and this will probably be the death blow for my power supply, to be perfectly honest. It's wrong. I can't do it. Now this is where the aesthetics comes in. That one. I mean, if it doesn't cost anything, let's make it nice. Let's make it nice. And we can see that we have a pretty good supply, and I think it's actually quite nice to be using. I mean, this is not completely filled. It's not turning yellow. So it is pretty much good enough. Okay, I need to do this because I want to make a fence or a wall all around this. We can now see in the top left-hand corner that we have quite a lot of fields active, and which ones are. And this is also mean at this point I don't need to be going out. The next part I'm going to go out for, it will be the green and blue stuff for sure. Absolutely, but that's not going to be right now. At this point, it's still a matter of building sort of the infrastructure. Oh, how the hell did that come there? Someone has left that out in the field. Must have been out here clearing clearing aliens at some point and forgot to bring that back. Alright, that should be it now. Yes. Up. And I think we will wrap this one up. Of course, there are a bit of additional trees to cover or cut down, and I'm a big fan of doing things right. And because I'm never gonna come back to this. Once I've built this outpost, I really want to make sure that it's fire and forget. That's also why I make sure that as I establish it, I cover every single ore patch, because I know that I'm not gonna come back to this. I just want to make sure that I can monitor it and then say, all right, it's doing fine. And now this one's going to be blocked off, and I'd like to be on the inside. There we go. I do not have enough to actually defend it, so I have to come back, unfortunately. But so be it. I would also like to be able to get some walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The walls are where they are here. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we will make the path here. Oops, close it. Oops, and the second I get it out, I make it. So this is not a big issue. It's just, you know, like one of those things where I now have a path in here. Excellent. How far? You're doing pretty well. Let's put that one thing in there, and that's now fire and forget. Get in the car, head back, and be happy. Now, knowing that copper will be arriving shortly. And what the hell? Oh no, moron. Okay. First and foremost, let's just put something in here. Yeah, that's kind of important that you put these in. There. I actually like this time around. I'm always driving on the train tracks, but this time around I'm actually driving next to it. It feels correct to do it that way. And now we have our copper here. It's very interesting how we got that on the belt. Really strange, to be perfectly honest. I have no idea. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Those can be junk. And I need to make sure that I know where to get my copper. I definitely want to be like this. I think it's better to do it, take this path here. Oh, okay, I ran out. I can't even create more of those. Doesn't matter. Right? This one can also be corrected. And I will be creating this one. Okay, now I get a lot of these. No, I got 4. I thought I would be getting like massive amounts, but I guess not. Alright, but at least I'll go here. Look, this is a problem. It's gonna have to be the next problem myself. Okay, alright, let's And here we go, that's the copper coming in. This is brilliant. Is this the right way to do it? Is this the right angle? Because I'm still getting a decent amount in, and I want to make sure that this takes precedence. It's actually more a matter of making sure that I suppose it's actually more along the lines of like this. There we go. This is what I wanted. And here we are. Wow, this is going quite well actually. Let's see, that one goes there, that one goes there, and now we're actually pretty well underway. This one is blocking. I actually think I want to side load it. How do I? I'd like to get preference to this, but I don't think I can. Or, well, I can. I can just. I'll just do it like this. This is wrong. Yeah, and I got some copper here on this belt. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it here. Just grab everything until it's done. Yeah, now it's clean. And this one is also clean. Great. So for the time being, this will only be side loading. I don't like this. I really don't like it. But I want to make sure this one is efficient, right? Yeah, okay. Whatever. Now the next part is I want to make a nice little blueprint. So I will. How are we doing on this one? Yeah. Let's get up here and start paving away with this part. And we'll do a small thing. So I guess this should be a blueprint. Then I need more blueprints. That's going to be a big one. I probably going to get in trouble with this as well. I'm going to change this later on, but not now. That's what I need. That one I can create if I want to. Actually, I need to create a ton of these. So, 1,000 gears, that might be a bit overdoing it, but let's get a few. And also this one. That's a pretty good amount. Hold on, why are these not full? These one, oh, come on, stop moving on the belt. These ones should be full. Why are they not full? That's really strange. Okay, it doesn't get all the way down there actually. Yeah, the steel thing here. Oops, that was incorrect. Oops, that was a pretty big fuck up, to be perfectly honest. Let's make sure that I catch it before it gets too bad. Well, I'm gonna get this anyway. Okay. Let's get the iron. And you, Mr. Iron, go up here. It's not actually a lot. I mean, that's okay. Copper plates, seriously. That's gonna be easy. Let's get some more of this. And then it's still the iron plates that's blocking. I mean, I just want really a lot of this. And now I need some blueprints. I don't want that one. Let's try to do it right. Shift, right click. That one I don't need either. So I need a blueprint for this. Then I can start slapping it down here carelessly. This is pretty good, and then that should bring all of my good little robots into action. We are now starting the paving the roads with concrete. I will also create manually here, because as soon as I have this part in order, actually I can do this differently, right? Yeah. What? Did I lose it? Yeah, I did. And I need these, which need bigger. Whoa, that also used quite a lot more than I thought. How the hell am I gonna do this in a meaningful way? I really shouldn't have done it here, because that needs to be in a place where I can just take a blueprint of it. Yeah, okay, we'll try again. This one, take one. This one, take 1, 2. We're gonna try it one more time, and then I'll make a blueprint of it here. Okay, that's as far as that got. And just the fact that I'm doing this gives me a ton of stone back. And that stone that I get back, I need to use as well. There. Brilliant. And this will also give rise to another blueprint. Let's just make it like this. Then include tiles, because it's really the tiles I want and not anything else. There. This is pretty good. I will just test it. Let's test it up here. It's not exactly correct, or there. It sucks if I misclick it, that's for sure. I don't like the fact that it looks like a cross. Doesn't matter, it looks like a cross either way. And here, okay, I'm gonna need to go down this part. Click. And in the meantime, or in the space in between, there, I can just slap this down. Oh, that's not correct. And this is the brilliant thing about robots. So you do something and then oh, that's the not so brilliant thing about robots, is that can I shift click? No, but I can delete all of this. I delete all of this. Delete all of this, and then I can try again. Yeah. Fortunately, it doesn't fit. And we'll have a ton of robots that will be extremely busy. Yep, there you go. Well, let's see, these are just images, but this is actually real. So now my robots, dear little robots, 542, construction robots are very, very busy, and they're going to be very, very busy for a long time. That means they are going to spend the majority of my electricity on this. I'll be expanding the electricity just a tiny bit between this time and next time. So we established the copper depot, and we made it come back and be part of our production chain. We have also established these concrete paths, and I'll be slapping this down everywhere before the next time. So next time you're going to be here. It's going to be nice and concrete what we're diving into, and then we can dive into the next challenges, which will be claiming another square and making this into a sustainable energy square. So looking forward to that. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers. Bye.